All right. So we're going to do another comic review from a book sent to me by my friend Chris. Thank you as always, brother. Today we're going to be talking about Storm, Earth's Mightiest Mutant. We're still in the Marvel comics, but we're going to take a quick break from the Ultimate Universe because I do think Chris is sending me Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 3 very soon. So yeah. But we're back with the X-Men books and now with one of the best X-Men ever. This is part of the From the Ashes storyline, and yeah, this is Storm's, I think, her second ongoing. I think she did have one for a hot minute, but only ran for 12 issues. This one I hope runs longer because I have liked a lot of the From the Ashes, like Jed McKay's X-Men, Gail Simone's Uncanny X-Men. I still think Stephanie Phillips' Phoenix is the best. I think of all the X-Men titles, I think Stephanie Phillips' Phoenix series is really good. This one might be a close second. Now, there are some duds. I reread Saladin Ahmed's Wolverine, and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to continue with this. And same with like NYX is already canceled, and I don't know if I want to read Extraordinary X-Men because I heard that's getting canceled, and X-Force and X-Factor are already canceled. So a part of me is just like, maybe I should just continue with Storm, Phoenix, X-Men, and Uncanny. Yeah. But yeah. So this is written by, I am going to butcher this name, Murela Elodeli, with artwork by Lucas Wernick and Alex Grimerez. God, I butchered those names. I'm sorry. So this comic, like I said, is from post-Krakoa, and Storm basically is trying to be on a mission of goodwill to the rest of the people of Earth. But after an event where a child's mutant abilities wake up and ends up killing several people, Storm, like right out the gate, Storm is left with an impossible decision. She basically has to like decide whether to hide the fact it was a mutant child or keep it say the cover story of like, oh, it was aliens. But she eventually decides, yeah, I have to tell the truth. I can't tell them otherwise. And that kind of sets back mutant human relations a bit. So Storm is already on the wrong foot, but she's also poisoned by the kid's radioactive abilities. So the first half of this story is her realizing she's dying. I also like that she goes to some super secret hospital where she meets a doctor who says, I don't treat X-Men. And she goes, so you don't like mutants? And he's like, no. I don't like I have mutants, like free healthcare and all for them. 80% of my patients are mutants. I said I don't like X-Men because you guys didn't chip in to help. Moon Knight chipped in to help with this hospital. Where are the X-Men? So I do like that back and forth. Even the doctor reveals, yeah, he's a mutant too, who has the ability to instantly figure out a diagnosis and also figure out what you got to do for that diagnosis. So the first half of this book is that Storm's dying of radiation poisoning, so she has to get help from an acute form of radiation poisoning, so she has to get help from Brother Voodoo. Yeah. And then it goes into them, it dovetails into a cosmic story. Yeah, we go from Storm's dying to now we're dealing with the cosmos. Ain't that something? So I really do like that change because now Eternity gets involved, and Eternity wants to use Storm as like his eternal Storm. So so I really like the twist in here. It's also very clear that the writer very much has a love for the character, and I also really enjoyed the fact that like the writer. They basically do the same thing like I do, which is ship Storm with Logan. There's a great moment where she thinks she's dying, so she immediately goes to look for the Uncanny for Rogue's team, and goes to just bone Logan. Not T'Challa. She doesn't go like talk to T'Challa or go find him because she's on the Avengers now. She can go talk to T'Challa and talk to him. But she's like, nah, I want me some Canadian bacon. And boy, does she get it. So I appreciate that. I really like this book. There's some good humor, like moments where Doctor Doom goes to talk to Storm, or Storm goes to talk to Sorcerer Supreme Doom, and she's like, "How did you make my father's famous jambalaya? That's secret. That's recipe's secret." And he goes, "I am Doom," and she goes, "Of course. That's the only answer I'm ever going to get." And the action in here is great. I really love just the fights between the two. I also really appreciate just a love for every corner of the Marvel universe, like like making this story go full cosmic, and even dealing with some stuff from like Jonathan Hickman's run. Like there are characters from Jonathan Hickman's run that no one's used, and now the writer. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to try because I feel like I'm just going to disrespect the name. The writer is making these characters useful again. I'm not going to say who, but they are. But it is cool to see them. This comic is just a love letter to Storm. Just an absolute joy for who Storm is as a character. She has she has loves. She has care. There's also the artwork is just phenomenal too. I haven't talked about that. I mean, look at that, right? Check out how good that is. This is a book that celebrates who Storm is as a character, and it's really a well-executed story so far. I'm really excited to read Volume 2 because it's called Thunder War, and it has Storm alongside Thor clashing with the other storm gods of mythology. Like, the Aztec gods, the Mayan gods, the Egyptian god, like every god of weather is coming together to fight each other. And Storm has always been a goddess, so has always been considered a godlike being. So now we get to see her actually prove herself against other gods. I mean, she's proven herself against Thor, but now she has to fight other gods. So that'll be really cool. All in all, this book's solid. I highly recommend you check this out. Without a doubt, this book is a solid X-Men book and a love letter to the character of Aurora Monroe. So, Chris, thank you, as always, for sending me this book and others. And yeah, if you've read this comic, comment below, let me know what you guys thought of it. Other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.